Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On this episode, I'm going to be doing a few things on the XD. And yeah, what a good day for it. Enjoy. Alright, it's going to be working on the XD here. Basically all fuel and carburetor related. I've got here fuel pressure regulator. This was the fuel pressure gauge. I snapped it, so got this big one, but it's a bit different. You got the lights for it, power, which means doesn't, and plus on top of that, that's where it threads into the regulator here. So all this is in the way, these two and the holes for the lights, so I'm going to trim them all up. If I can use the lights I will, but I'll have to trim the holes down, which looks like there's plenty of space down there. And let me get some light in there. Looks like it shouldn't really be a problem. Plenty of space beyond there, so I only need to really trim it down to where the thread goes. So yeah, we'll see what happens. If not, then it's only going to be under the engine bay anyway. Bloody cool lit up when you open up the bonnet. Alright, yeah, so first thing I'm going to do is take the carburetor off, because it's like 39.7 degrees and it's really hot. I don't want to work out there, and it just seems like there's a square of sun around the XD, so that's perfect. Alright, let's get that hood open and cook ourselves. Alright, take the air cleaner off. And this episode was going to be a little bit of this and a little bit of the EB, but I'm going to make this purely separate, XD and then the EB. Right, so what I'm going to have to do is disconnect everything off here. Fuel, throttle, done. All the brackets will come off when I unbolt the carby. Yeah, all the vacuums. Alright, let's get onto it. Yeah, biggest problem with this is no return line. So it has a return line down here from factory, but I never hooked it up, so the fuel's just sitting in here cooking. What stupid screwdriver is this? So the fuel comes up, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it comes up this line here. Down here, goes down to the fuel pump. That just heating up with the engine. In fact, it's even rubbing up against the engine. So I have to fix that, but yeah, so the fuel comes in, builds pressure, fills the bowl, and then cooks here while the engine's overheating with these shit thermo fans that I've got. So yeah, I've got a few things to do. Wow, all these screwdrivers suck. There you go, no fuel, it's all evaporated. They're really soft. They'll explode the first time I put the heater on. Alright, so this vacuum port comes off here. That's your what do you call it? I don't know. It's for your timing. Anyway, and that one's off. Yeah, it's very advanced. Yeah, comes off a little. I'm not going to explain it. If I figure it out, I'll put it up in a separate post. But there's a port inside your secondaries there where the butterfly will open and close, and when you on the car on idle, they can't be exposed, or you have advanced timing coming through to your carburetor, so because of the vacuum and all the timing will be off. So it's a whole tuning process. Fuel injection is so much easier because the computer does it all. Alright, here's my temporary choke. Just a bit of wire I had hooked around this little devil. Alright, so I need to unscrew you. That's it. So unbolt the stuff now. And you're only going to be a flathead. I've only been out here for a few minutes. I'm already dying from this heat. Yes, that's one of the breathers. Go back into the carby to burn all the fumes off. Might just block that and put a breather on here like this, so I don't have all the gunk going through the carby. That's just for the environmental nonsense, if you will. Don't hate me. Okay, so now that's off, that's off. They do some bolts. Yeah, it's all good. Now this XT's got wiring provisions down here. You can see that for an electronic carby choke, which I bought the kit for. They're not cheap either, so I'm going to install it. Just so I have to sit here revving it for 20 minutes every morning when I need to start it. Okay, what do I need here? Looks like a 1/2 inch. Hey, there's quite any fuel in there. The ball's still full of fuel. What is what it is. Pump it all, baby. I cannot get on there. Why? No. Where you're off. I'm so used to the impact. This sucks. Hey. Hey. You guys alright? Oh, there you are. You overheated in the sun. I got the carburetor off and I was talking to myself. What happened? Far out. Got it off. Had to throw you guys in the fridge for a bit. Phone was cooking. Alright, so here I've got the new choke kit. Something for your mum. Yeah, this is what I did when I got it. I opened it up, looked at it, and went nope, and put it back in there and left it. That was 3 years ago. So we're going to do it together here. Down here, alright? So yeah, so there were definitely instructions with this when I got it. Okay, that's nice of them to install that because it doesn't leave. Okay, so why does this not look like a new one? It's damaged here. What the hell? Is that split? Nah, it's just the casting. I don't know. Maybe it was thrown around in the factory. What is a Holly? So I'm guessing I'll be able to find that installation online. But I mean, look at this hardware here. So what I understand is that this one needs to come off here. This is the choke, and this electronic one will replace all that. Lean. I'll look into this. This doesn't seem right. Where does the electrical cables go? On here, I guess. Doesn't seem right now. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna look into this and get back to you. Alright guys, so I looked up this part number and it's the manual choke kit conversion. So I just remembered why this one looks so bashed up. This came off of a refurbed carb. That's the heater style choke, runs off the exhaust. So when they heat, there's like a spring in here, you tension it, and the fumes from the heat from the exhaust go in here, they heat it up and they expand, whatever, just like a clutch fan on the car. So this came off of that one, and I put the manual conversion kit onto that other carburetor, which went with my Fairlane to my brother in Tasmania. So that had me confused for a second. So when I looked on my shelf of parts, and that's the kit there, I found it. So this was the wrong thing the whole time. And it's lighter. And here we go. That's why I put it away, because I opened it up and it looked like this. And I was, yeah, where's the rest of it? And okay. So let's pull this out and have a look. Oh, there's little bits of things. I don't know. Alright. So that's for that. That's the, oh yeah. That's that bit. That's where your positive and negative go. Oh, it's even marked. God bless our souls. Okay, so I'm assuming, oh yeah, that little prong there will hook onto in here, like so. That's it, installed. No, I don't know. I have to look into what those instructions say. And yeah, but that will still replace here, like it said, like I said. Okay. I'm going to read this and bring you back in at the point you guys are getting bored too. Now here's the instructions, just quickly. It shows you everything you're supposed to have. And yep, yep, that's there. And, yeah. Yeah, it's all there. Very easy. Alright, I'll keep reading. Alright, so I'll just go through it with you guys. I'm not sure if you're even going to care about this part of it, but whatever. So remove the 3 screws, so 1, 2, 3. I took one out already. It's over here. I'm just going to make a separate pile. Otherwise you can't really see what I'm doing. Yeah, so yeah, that's the screw, in case you didn't see. Make a separate pile from all the new hardware, so I don't mix it all up. And she's off. Okay, step 2 is remove the screws holding down the fast idle lever. See figure 2. This one. That's what it says. Ooh, what are you doing? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight this. I'll bring you back in when I've done. Alright, well, that's on like they wanted. That screw is really hard to get off. Ended up stripping it a little bit. I had to use the vice grips. To me, the way they've wanted this set up is exactly how the old one was anyway, so I don't understand. Maybe there's one new part swapped out. Except for the old screw. I had to use that still. So yeah, that's what they say it should look like. Can't turn it because you're hitting everything down here. But there, that's open. Alright, I'm just going to keep going with it, see what happens. Well, I nearly had it all together, and it was just the back of this housing was hitting on here. So there's nothing in the instructions on it, but they've supplied extra, like, longer screws, the same type, just different colour, and these spacers, which work out, you know, basically the same. And then this other rod. Uh-oh. This one? This one. No, that's the one that was on it. So that's the one that was on it. Goes through here. Here goes that much. Then we got this one, which makes it stick out more, which will compensate for the extra sticking outness. And now one of these instructions here, check the 2 counter board holes to see if either one is drilled through, blow through compressor, blah blah blah. This one was, and there's a lead ball they give you, so I just jammed it in there, and when I screwed this one down, it's squashed it in there and sealed it, so that should be fine. I don't think it's going to come out. Now it's been basically stamped. Alright, so I'm going to juggle all this while trying to get these on with these, and get angry and walk away. And then come back and then finish it. Well, looks like it's installed. That worked out well. And yeah. Oh well, moves. Oops, you can't even see. Yeah, oh yeah. Another way. So you see these little holes there and there. Oh, look at my nail. They're the port vacuum for off here, off this one. So if they're sucking air down in here, and that runs to your dizzy, then you're getting a false timing reading. So that's when you're tuning it, you're going to make sure they're not exposed. Which, I might have to look into that. I think that's not right how I've got it. Where is it? Yeah, to get back to you. Anyway, that's installed with the wiring, so I'm going to hook it up in a minute. Just enjoying a beer right now. Bloody oath, mate. Aussie. It's a light beer. Yeah, so wiring is simple. They do it all for you. Yeah, and obviously you just have to mount this to the engine somewhere. And I do have a positive and negative on there already from factory, so I might just cut this ring off and hook it onto there. How it should be, there's one thick and one thin one, so obviously the thicker one's going to be positive. It doesn't need to be that long either. Good kit. What's this hole? Nothing. It's empty. Alright. Yeah. I don't know if I've installed the carb yet. Nah, well, because I've got to install the spacer, but I don't have it yet. It's like half price online for the same part, so I've ordered it online, and it will get here when it gets here, I suppose. Oh yeah, they've given the T-piece and some extra tubing, obviously for down here. You can't see what I'm doing. Hey, see that? Yeah, watch the finger. Yeah, so on there, and I guess I'll send it over to the T that comes off the manifold, I suppose. Alright, go bolt this back on. Hey guys, next day. Here's what we're up to. I've wired in everything. So those 2 wires weren't for that. I can't remember if I covered this yesterday. They're for when the coil used to mount to the front of the engine. So yeah, just tape them up, whatever. Negative onto the carburetor mount. Positive here, which connects to, you can see that red wire under the tape in here. connects to that for the alternator. Just followed the wiring diagram on the old book. Yeah, so it all seems to move. So now we just need to hook up power and get it going, but before we do that I need to hook up the return line and fuel pressure regulator, and also I've got to swap the fans out. Yeah, so here's the fuel pressure regulator. I've already hooked all these bits up. That's missing. Sorry, I connected it to a hose. Yeah, so you got your in to the carburetor, return. And this is where the gauge will mount. Like I said, I've got to trim these bits up. But now I'm wondering if I don't put a connection in, run a hose through the firewall to this and mount it in the cab so I can see it all the time. I'll get this mounted and I'll keep thinking about it. That way I won't need to trim everything. I will need to get fittings though. I'll need to get them, well, probably a male with a barb. I might have some fittings here. Yeah, I'll have a suss. Nah, I went through all my fittings up here and didn't make it work, but it looked really ugly. All this crap sticking out about this far. And a hose. Nah, I'm just going to stick this straight on here. Look a lot better. Alright, just going to cut all these bits off. I don't think the lights are going to work because by the time you screw it down, it's going to be resting pretty close. I'll see what I can do anyway. You can sort of see this ridge here. I'm just going to cut it there and see how it looks. Okay. Well, yeah, it's all trimmed up. Should be fine. You can see, sitting on 0. When you put this one in, they're both the same, doesn't matter which one goes where. One just lights up the numbers and one lights up the needle. Now it's sitting up at 6, so it must be touching something in there. So unfortunately, that's the needle light, and this is the number light. So I could have the number light running. Lights up green, looks pretty cool. But you wouldn't be able to see the needle, which sucks. You can stick it in a little bit, like maybe that much. Yeah, that much. But you see it's hitting it's too high for the thread. That much. Oh, maybe. We'll see. We'll get it mounted on and I'll see how much room I got. It's all connected. I took all the fittings out and put plumber's tape on there. The blue one, I can't remember. I think it's better. Turn the bracket around because I don't know how else I would mount it. The actual body's in the way. So what I'm thinking is down here. Ooh, this car's hot. Can't even lean on it. Here somewhere. Return line's just there. Over there, like that. Clear the heater core, aircon pipes, which I don't use anymore. Yep, that'll work. Okay. I'm just going to tech screw it in. Should be fine. So I went up here and said, I thought maybe get the airflow from the fans here, it would be a bit better. Back there the heat might sit around. Yeah, so right now I'm just getting the connections ready. So this kit came with these 3 lengths, short, medium and a real long one. So the long one I'm going to run for, don't know if you heard that, it's my stomach. So this one's going to come from the bottom here. From this connection, I'm going to put a 90-degree connection, have it run here, and I'll trim it up to connect to the carby. The shortest one is going to run from here to the in, but I'm going to twist this hard line around, so only be a small section of braided hose. And for the return there with the bolt, it's going to come from the bottom, and that's going to be the other one that I ordered from separately, this one here, because I need the longest one, which this one will work, but these two won't work the other way, so I'm using the short and long. This will be a spare, and this one will go to the return, and that's got its own fittings here. And how these work is, so you take this part off, yeah, it screws on the back of here, you take it off, well, not for that one, sorry. Where are we? Yeah, from here, they unscrew from these, and you feed the hose. It's got thread in there. You feed that over, and then when you screw these in, that actually goes inside the hose, and you see it's a bit fatter, pushes it out, and it all just wedges together, and the threads lock it in. That's how they work. You just got to feed it up there, keep the tape on the ends. As soon as you cut them off, the braid just goes and disappears. So I'm going to get all these together, and then hopefully it should be all good. Yep, all hooked up. So I bent this one this way, that goes in to here, that will come out to the carburetor. Got the air line, that helps with the spring inside and the pressure and however it works. I've just got that run around there for now. I don't like the hose with some black stuff eventually, but I just haven't got any left. And yeah, everything's tight. I got the return line coming down under the what do you call them? Spark plug cables. Man, it's so hot out here. I can't even think. Yeah. So that's all good. I'll start it soon. Just see if there's any leaks, but it should be okay. But now I'm gonna get these fans off and get the big one on. Sun is just relentless out there. It's just always there. Any break. There's break. None here. Always sun right here. Oh, it cooks me. That's it, fellas. All installed. Sorry, neighbours mowing the lawn. Here's the fan. Had to do a bit of cutting out, but it's just hooked in with some cable ties, but it's solid. There's no else to. I might upgrade it, get a wider one and a thermo fan. It's not bad, but we'll see how she goes. Just all plumbed up. Yeah, I might wait till tomorrow when it's cooler and see how it runs, see if there's any leaks over there, see how she's going. Alright, it's all hooked up. I've changed my mind, I'm going to do it now because I want to. If I don't, I'll be thinking about it all night. Alright. closed. Yeah, alright guys, well, it fired up. Eventually put some fuel in it. You saw revs out to like 4,500 revs for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. But at the same time, I got neighbours coming out and staring at me because I live in the suburbs and I'm revving the engine real loud. Fucking hate living here. So, giving up on it tonight. It's really like, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something. I don't know, it's too hot. I can't be bothered. Everyone's home from work early because it's too hot for them apparently. So, I can't make a lot of noise. So I'll try again tomorrow, but I won't show you guys. I'll just put something up on the Instagram and YouTube community. You guys can see from there. Always looking dirty. Yeah, anyway, still success. Got it all together. Just need to tweak out that higher idle. Not sure why it's doing that. Might need to, I don't know, retune it again with the mixer screws because of it being off, and now it's got the electric choke. Never had a choke before. That's had it wide open. So I might have a air intake leak too. Maybe I didn't bolt the carburetor down properly. I did reuse the gasket, so that could be it too. Yeah. I can't make noise with it. The new neighbours across the road love fucking blaring music all fucking day. I'm sick of this stupid street and this neighbourhood. Alright guys, yeah, probably a boring one. Nothing on the EV, of course, but next episode will be the EV because I'm done with the XD for a minute. Yeah, once I get this EV registered, then I'll be back to reviving other cars and doing quick flips for your entertainment and my cash pocket. Alright, thanks for watching. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you next time on Scrap Metal Garage. See you guys.